Welcome, 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 sports fans. My name is Ira Lee, and I'm very honored to be here doing the commentary for the 2023 USBA National Championship at Carom Billiards in Lauder Hill, Florida. Our hosts, Victor Kuzi and Jairo Lenis, have been really great here, and they have set us up with the best equipment in the world. We'd like to thank our sponsors, USBA, of course. Everybody should join the USBA to find out more about official three-cushion events. Simonis, 300 Rapide Cloth is what we'll be playing on, and a sponsor of the USBA. Aramith Balls, the best balls in the business. Schuler cues. Noel Mendoza makes the Schuler cue, and we also have Predator CRM, Predator Carom cues, the Revo ultra low deflection and standard deflection shafts have taken the world by storm, played by the best players in the world, including the current world champion. Carom Billiards is where we're playing in Lauder Hill, Florida. It's a very nice, beautiful three-cushion, eight beautiful three-cushion tables, and everybody that's interested in the game should come and check out this place. It's a really nice place to play. Everybody really enjoys it here. Come check out spinhound.com. You can check out the live results and live updates from moment to moment directly from the digital scoring systems created by spinhound.com. Come and support and enjoy the rest of the matches for the whole weekend. We'll be playing today 4 rounds to finish off the qualification round. A total of 56 players in 8 groups of 7 have played in round robin for the last 2 days, and 25-point matches, and the top 3 from each group will advance to the next round. The ranking based in the qualification groups is based on win-loss and then average. So it's very critical. And the top 24 players will be going on to play the knockout phase 40-point matches. And we're going to start that today at 3:30. So final round of 32, playing at 3:30. 6 p.m., final round of 16, and then tomorrow we'll be playing the quarterfinal, 2 semifinals, and then the final at 5:30. So I hope you'll join us to witness the excitement as we crown our USBA national champion for 2023. The players are completing their practice, and they should be just about ready to lag. The stream is being brought to you by Carom Sports. Check out caromsports.com for all your 3-cushion needs, including the Predator Revo cues and arena lights. Looks like John Guidali has won the lag, and he has chosen to break. John Guidali is a dedicated league player in Carom Cafe. Plays out of Carom Cafe. He's got his own Turkish entourage here. Love how the Turkish players all support each other. When we were at the World Cup, a whole crew of them came to support Tayfun Tazdemir as he watched as they cheered him on to win the World Cup in Las Vegas. Many of them travel together and they compete together. It's really nice to see. John just made a perfect break. Just misses the second shot, frozen ball. Yesterday the table was sliding a lot, but now as the matches progress, we'll have a less and less table slide. More friction builds up on the table. Larry Munoz makes a good effort on a very difficult shot. Frozen ball on the first rail. On the first ball, it's very difficult to make a good action. But both Larry and John have one loss each. Larry took a loss to Pedro Piedrabuena yesterday, and John Guidali lost to SK Hong, who actually beat the seeded player Pedro 25-20 in the first day. So that put Pedro in a lot of pressure to win all the rest of his matches. Even Pedro has a one loss right now. So we have 3 players with one loss so far. So this game is very important for John. He needs to defeat Larry Munoz in order to have a chance at qualifying. So Larry Munoz is taking a look at possibly playing a 5-rail shot. Seven rails to avoid any kisses. Oh, so many kisses there on that shot. There's a kiss between the first ball into the red. You don't want to prematurely have the cue ball hit the red, which is the reason why you probably played a 7 cushion. But you got to kiss at the very last moment. It wasn't a good line to make a 7 cushion shot. John is a very capable player. He beat Ergen Tuna with a 1 average earlier in the event. And we've seen him make a lot of good matches and upset some good players in the past in other events. So we're really looking for him to do well. And that was a good shot. Sets himself up for a 5 or 7 cushion. Probably he'll go for a 7 cushion shot, since I don't believe he can see the red ball. He's just got to avoid kisses with the yellow. He avoids all the kisses expertly, and perfect shot. And a great leave too. He's just got to make sure he's looking at going off of his left side of the red, but he's just got to make sure he decides to get it directly. There's a hole that he can pass underneath it, so he doesn't want to do that. He's got to go 3 cushions. Oh, he decided to play it short, long, short. Not sure if he played it that way, but in any case, some early match jitters. Players generally like to play on the TV table. In some cases, it adds an extra bit of pressure that they may not always want to have. So Larry makes a great 5-rail shot. As you can see the table is shortening up a little bit compared to yesterday. Beautiful shot by Larry. Ball's all in the middle of the table. He can play this as a cross table. He might be looking at that. He can also go off the red, but I think he'll play it as a cross table. Ooh, with a kiss. Just gets kissed out. And leaves John with a pretty makeable shot here. John's taking a look at potentially playing this rails directly is what he's going for. Gets out of the kiss. Very nice play by John. Just misses the corner. So John ties it up at 4. He's going to try to hit the 3rd rail right before the red. A lot of spin magnifies the ball. Ooh, just misses. He's considering his options. He's looking at either feathering this, which hardly looks possible, but looks like he sees something. Very kissy. Oh, he's going through the ball. That's a nice shot. Beautiful shot by John. And rewarded with a great position. All he's got to do is make sure that he doesn't bank this yellow into the red. He can go 5 rails. Three rails. Perfect. Whoa, okay, so now he's so close to the ball, he's almost on top of it. John exploring all his options here. He's even considering doubling the rail lefty, and generally doesn't like to shoot lefty. But you can go off the right side of the red, where he can get the perfect contact with the ball and play it 4 rails. Just has to watch out for a kiss with the red after 2 rails. Let's see how he handles that. Hits it so thin, it's completely out of play. A beautiful play by John. Beautiful shot. Oh, look at this. He got a great opportunity now to potentially feather this red, miss all the kisses, and go directly into the yellow. Decides to play this feather thin on the red. Touchy shot. Wait a minute. A little bit too fast. And whips around the corner short. That's a run of 3. That's a good inning. Before the match, John knows how critical the game is. His chances of advancing require his best performance for his next 2 matches. His most difficult being Pedro in the next round. But he looks extremely focused. There is no tomorrow for him in this tournament. He has to win both matches. And Larry, too, has to perform, because if he falters on average, even if he wins, it could spell more difficult road for him. So he wants to avoid all these empty innings. In many respects, John has less pressure. Although that's easy for me to say here. In the booth, I have the least pressure of everybody. I seem to make all the shots. Just kidding, of course. Okay, so John misses that around the table, and he leaves this 3 or 4 rail shot. Larry's taking a look if there's anything on the white. I think he'll eventually stun off the left side of the red and try to play 3 rails. He's just got to avoid a kiss with the red on it as it crosses. So let's see how he does this. Yeah, he doesn't like the kiss. He's back to exploring other options. I think he'll eventually shoot the red. The kiss is avoidable with the draw in English, some mix of draw and English. Let's see how he attacks this. This red ball is going to be close. A little too fast. Okay, that was a tough shot. And he leaves John with an interesting shot here. You know, John could play this rail first from the red. It's with a little bit of hold up, or right speed and everything. He could make this. Another option is to hit off the yellow, long, short, short. It's challenging. He might even be looking at a cross table. Take a look at what he's looking at. He can feather it and go 5 rails. Very, very tough. Ooh, he went for the to go long, and this is a great effort. Awesome shot by John. He's rewarded. Now, how he's going to pass this kiss, let's see. Very close kiss that he has to pass with the yellow. Very difficult to pass, but he went for it. And he does leave Larry with a cross table. Long, long, long. There's really no other choice here. It. Beautiful shot by by Larry. Tables opened up. Looks like he'll play this flat with no English. Great shot by Larry. And that's a run of 3. Well, he can play this 4 or 5 rails short. We'll make sure he hits the red full enough so it doesn't kiss into the white, but then he's got to catch the corner so that he can come back and go short enough. So let's see if he can do that. He avoids the kiss with the red and the white, and he hits it perfectly. Great shot. Is he rewarded? He's got options. He can either feather thin the right side of the red, but I think he'll play this off the white. short, long, short. Oh, he's going to feather the red. He's confident with his hit. He's looking at his line. Feather thin hit shouldn't have any problems with a kiss. So let's see how he has to hit this maximum thin. What a fine hit. But just misses by a hair. Really good effort by Larry. That's a run of 4. .25 matches are extremely short. So could be a lot of tension between the two players in this round robin format. Almost anything can happen. Ooh, he flattens it out with a no English shot, holds it up a little too much, and misses it. But look, he put his cue ball in the middle of the short rail, which is always a challenge to hit. Frederick Codron always warns us to not the position with the ball in the middle of the short rail is not the ideal place if you want to make points. So this is a challenge. I think he can make this long, long, long. Or he's playing the short angle very short. So let's see. He's got to avoid banking the red into the white. He does that perfectly. And he goes short enough. This is a really nice stroke. And he's rewarded with a great position here. He can he'll probably thin the left side of the white and play 3 rails rather than go, oh, he decides to dive deep into the corner and play it long. He should be able to avoid the kiss with the red here. Oh, tough. He wanted to just have his cue ball go a little deeper in the corner and pass that kiss. And he leaves John with a very makeable 5 rail shot, 3 or 5 rail shot. John can't let these opportunities slip by. Larry Munoz really needs this in order to advance, and so does he. They both. He's passing the kisses. He got a little kiss and still made it. He apologizes to his opponent. But he got rewarded. He's rewarded. He can either go deep into the corner and play at 5, or try to precisely dose the English and make 3. Tries to go long, gets the kiss, and he may have left a shot. Oh, except that Larry's behind the red. He can still see the outside, so he's going to play at 4 rails. He's checking his line. Not sure if he can see the inside of the white. That's where he's looking at. Okay, so he's playing off the white. Oh, he's playing off the red. It's very kissy. If he plays the red, he's going to have to hit with high speed. Let's see if he can see the white. If he can see the outside of the white, it's possible too. Kissing. Oh, he hit the red precisely. Tried to play it as a long angle, drop it into the corner. Not an easy shot. So here we have John looking for a 5 rail 3 or 5 rail shot. Could be a two-way shot, but he's got to feather this white really thin. Chooses to play at 5. Great shot. Just catches the edge of that, and he's rewarded. Obviously, he'd like to be a little closer to this, but can't complain. He's got an angle. He just has to make sure he doesn't cut the red into the yellow. He doesn't bank that red into the yellow. That's the problem. Precise hit on the red is what he needs. He decided to go through it. Beautiful shot. And brings all the balls in the middle of the table. Looks like he has a cross table shot. He could play a cross table here. If he plays it 3 rails, then he doesn't have to deal with the kiss with the yellow and either his red or his cue. But let's see how he handles this. He can also go, yeah, he's going to play the cross table. Oh, he decided to go 5 rails. Beautiful shot. Beautiful, beautiful choice, and he's rewarded. Big opening here for John. He'll dive into the corner and play 5. He's got to mind the kiss with the yellow, but he should be able to get out of it. A little bit too thin, and he misses by a hair. He got kissed out on the last one, so he hit it a little thinner this time. Okay, Larry now has a similar shot. A little easier for him to drive out of the kiss than John's shot. So he'll drive that white ball out of the kiss and then go 5 rails. Ooh, he passes it very close, but then he gets the other kiss. Oh, the billiard gods don't like it. It's unbelievable how humbling billiards can be. Hits that.
So this on 6.
Beautiful shot by Larry. He can't afford to have John run away with this. And he nails the around the table natural. Now he's got a short angle. If he hits this well, the white will be on the same side of the table as his red, which is always a recipe for more points. beautiful, beautiful leave. John had to run a 3 in the last inning, and Larry responds. Doesn't take much time here. He's playing a drop-in. He could play it long, long, short, too, and avoid all the kisses, so that's what he's ended up doing. Controls the English, but the follow slips away. That's another 3 to tie it up and keep the pressure on John. John now has a round the table shot, but there's a lot of challenges here. If he goes off the left side of the yellow, he can feather it and avoid the kisses. If he goes off the right side and tries to go 5, it's very difficult to avoid the yellow hitting the red out. So yeah, it's going to look like he might. Either way, he's got to feather a ball here. It looks like he has a way to avoid kissing the yellow into the red. Let's see if he can maybe push it right through that hole there. That's what he's looking at doing here. Wow, he hit it thin. What a great hit. Does he get the backup? Oh, just misses the backup. Very, very good try. Good try, but he's left Larry with a very makeable shot. Tough kiss to pass. He gives it right back to John. Now John can hit this very, very full, drive the yellow around, and stun into a 3-cushion shot. I think that's what he's going to go for. He doesn't want to drive the yellow too deep into the corner, because then he'll go 2 rails and kiss the red out. So he's got to avoid that. Very full. It's a spin shot, but did he hit it hard enough? He avoided the kiss, but just didn't hit it enough speed. And he gives Larry a 5-rail shot that has a lot of kisses. But Larry can hit it very full and drive it out of the kiss. Or in the hole. That's what he tried to do. He tried to put it in the hole. He gets lucky. It's very lucky. Kisses it out and then makes the point anyway. So that's a nice roll for Larry. Apologizes twice. And Larry takes a lead. He's got to hit this full enough and spin it so he doesn't kiss into the white. Oh. He had to hit it very full with a lot of English, and he got a kiss. And take a look at this. The yellow's rolling huge into the corner, and he's giving John a 5-rail shot. An almost unmissable 5-rail shot. Nothing to think about, just pure execution. Red ball. should be able to drive the red ball 2 rails into the short rail, avoid all the kisses, and he hits it perfectly. And although he can't see the red, he can play a 3 rail off the left side of the yellow. Things are getting tense here. The second half of the game. Feather thin hit. And a perfect execution for John. And all the balls in the middle of the table. No problems here. A natural roll off the red should also yield him a very, very good position, leaving his cue ball between the 2 balls. Always a good place to be. No problems. Everything in the middle. John could make a nice run here. I think he's an option to play at a cross table shot off the red. But he's deciding to spin this as a draw shot. Let's see if he can avoid the kisses. Oh, what a nice stroke. Perfect control. Everything in the middle again. Such a nice shot by John. You can feel he's gaining momentum. He's led most of this game. He just jumps on this shot. Looks like he's playing at 4 rails. He sees it, doesn't even need to walk around the table and look. If he feels the shot. Oh, he just misses it slightly long. Wait a minute. He makes it. 6 rails, beautiful shot. That's 5. That's a great shot by John. I thought he was playing at 4, but he took an extra 2 rails. Again, he doesn't even look at the red ball. He feels this shot here. Wow, he's really feeling this table. And look at where he put the yellow. That's a run of 6. This is exactly what he needs to do in order to get through this group. Would be a big accomplishment for John if he makes it through the round with the best player in the United States, Pedro Piedrabuena. Let's see, 5 cushions. Let's see if he can avoid the red going 2 rails into the yellow. He'll have to bank that red. Oh, look, let's see which way he's going here. Oh, he plays it beautifully. If he avoids this kiss, 7 rails. Oh, and he just finds a hole. Very, very unfortunate. That was a great shot. Would have been 7. And he pulls away 18 to 13. A great inning for John. And a lot of pressure now mounting for Larry. Avoids the kiss beautifully, and trust me, he was looking for that to avoid that kiss, and he did it perfectly. And now Larry, he knows this is his chance to make a move. He can't let John pull ahead anymore. He had just caught him at 13, and then John runs away with a 6. So let's take a look at it. A little hook to the first rail, second rail, and great shot. He's responding to his 6. He cinches that one. But he's got a challenge here. Can't really see the red ball, so he's got to do something off the white. Decides to play on the outside. He's got to pass a kiss with the white. Should be very close. Oh, is he playing a bank shot? He's playing a bank shot. Ooh, he was trying to hit the red with a little speed to stun back into the rail. And good effort. It's almost like the cue ball is hugging the long rail there with that speed. Still has a little slide left in it. And John's looks like he's gonna play a 6 rail shot, real full on the yellow here. A lot of speed. Bang. Oh. Gets kissed out. So the shot looks to be off the red, but he's playing it short from the yellow, so from the white, sorry. Feels like he can pass this kiss very nicely. Nicely done. Larry's had some challenging leaves here. Off the left side of the white looks very kissy. He'd have to really stroke this to pass that kiss. Looks like he sees the line. I don't see it. Oh, he found the... Oh, wow, he hit it so well. He passed the first kiss, which was really, really tough to pass. It was spinning in, got kissed in the last moment. It's a really good effort by Larry. Passing that first kiss was difficult. Rail first here from the red. Or you can hit the yellow on the right side of the yellow and spin it in. I think that's what he's going to do. It lays pretty natural. Just has to take care he doesn't do any running into the yellow. Doesn't get kissed out from the yellow, but he should be able to manage that. Nice shot. And he's rewarded with a 4-cushion shot into a big red ball. Critical, critical moment for John right now. He's averaging well over 1. Really putting the pressure on Larry. Now, let's see if he avoids a kiss with the yellow. The yellow is always in a problem. Oh, that's what he was looking at. He needed to catch that a little thinner with English and avoided that, but at this moment, it's not easy. With all the pressure, he's going to draw this big draw shot to the long rail and around the table. Perfect action, perfect kiss avoidance, and scores. And if you can see the white, it would have been perfect, but it's just as good. He's going to play 5 rails. Probably go 7 to ensure that he avoids the kisses. Let's make sure he doesn't double bank the red into the white. Should hit it very thin. Avoids all the kisses. Does he get the 7 railer? Just gets it. Very nice shot by Larry. He's right on his tail. Very impressive play by Larry to respond to John's 6. Oh, but he just misses that. It would have been to tie and potentially take it over. Critical inning for John. He's got a big opening here. He could attempt to feather to play off the white. Instead, he's going to try to play this 3 rails off the red. There's no two-way shot here. You just got to avoid kissing the red into the yellow. Yeah, he had to go with 3 rails. And now Larry, very close to the red, can get a good hit. He'll probably go short, long, long. That's what he's looking at. Taking a look at where he needs to hit. Very thin hit. Delicate hit. Is it long enough? I mean, is it short enough? Oh, Larry really wanted to make that one. And he gives the chance back to John. John can play off either side of the yellow and play 5 rails. Just gonna choose the one that's easiest to avoid the kiss. If he goes over the left side of the yellow is gonna be right there in his line. So he chooses to go off the right side. It's a good choice. 5 rails. Is it short enough? Yes, it is. And John reaches 20 with a wide open table. John has to close this out. And he knows it. Should be able to just slice this red away and make 3 rails. Perfect judgment. Beautiful shot. Perfect line. What's he looking at now? He's going to try to do something here. He's thinking of trying to nail the corner and go short as possible, but it may not be possible to go this short. He just got to hit the dead corner. Oh, he just misses the corner. He really needed to hit dead corner. But in this way, he leaves Larry close to the rail. But it's okay because he has enough cueing freedom here to play the short angle. It's pretty natural. You can see he has easy cueing to put right English on the ball, which is what he needs. He should roll this right in. Beautiful shot. And Larry must try to close this out. Got a 5 railer off the red. Just needs to execute. Let's see where this red goes. Perfect. Perfect position, perfect kiss avoidance. It's exactly where he needs to be. Right on his tail. Now if he cuts the red slightly away from the long rail, he should be able to avoid the kiss. But let's see how he handles this. Close kiss with the red. Let's see if he could do this. Oh, he played it rail first. Very smart. But he gets a kiss. Wow, very unlucky. Very unlucky. It was a perfect line. And he probably was having a tough time trying to avoid a kiss hitting ball first. So rail first was a good choice, but just gets a very unlucky kiss at the last moment. John must take advantage of this opportunity if he's to win. He's looking at a 5 cushion shot. He just can't cut the red 2 rails into the yellow. Five cushions here. Ooh, he misses the ball. It's almost like he may have played it that way. I mean, not sure if he did, but anyway, he threatened to score. And he can play across table here and get all three rails before the red even comes back to the line. He can also hit off the right side of the red and play it like a short angle. That's what he's doing. That's what he's going to do. Short angle. Gets kissed. And he scores anyway. Very fortunate. And now he ties it up and is in perfect line. He just has to make sure he doesn't cut the white into the red. He should be able to do that. And if he attacks the red from behind, he'll have a very easy shot next to close out this game. Perfect hit. And he's going to love the position. Okay. But even the short angle is presenting challenges. He's got to hit this so thin. He's taking a look at just how thin. He's got to nail the corner with no English. And no follow, that won't help him. He's checking his line again. Oh, he looks like he's going to play this off the yellow. Is he thinking safety? I hope he's not thinking safety. Looks like he has an idea. He's going to feather this and go 5 rails. You got to love your hit. Wow. It would have been a great line if he just wiggled the ball. But it's so tough. Okay, so a valiant effort, but he really needed to hit that thin. And John has a chance. Larry's taking the lead again. At the very end of the game, it's not a good time to miss. Oh, beautiful touch. Does he get the backup? Does he get the backup? Yes. And John ties it up at 22. He's playing for 3. But it's not easy. It's not easy. There's nothing off the yellow. He can slice the red. That's possible. I think that might be his only choice. That's what he's looking at doing. Let's take a look at this angle. He's going to have to slice this red away. Three rails precisely. Is it too long? Just slightly too long. So playing for three. Does he get the backup? Yes. Larry Munoz is playing for two. Beautiful cross table shot with many ways to score, and Larry Munoz is playing for the match point. But not that easy though. It's not easy. Now, which way will he go? He can hit it very, very thin, maximum thin, and it'll have no kisses. He should be able to score. I think Larry will make this shot. Super thin. Oh, he's looking at, yeah, he's looking at playing it super thin, like I said. He can't afford to let John get back to the table. He has to close this out. Ooh, he missed it on three. Does he get it on five? He makes it on five and he wins the game. Larry Munoz beats John Guidali in 20 innings, 25 to 22. A really, really good game by Larry, and valiant effort by John, who led most of the way and just slipped at the end. I'd like to thank Carom Sports again for the stream. Visit caromsports.com to buy your premium 3-cushion products, including all of the Predator CRM strokes, CRM shafts, I'm sorry. And when visiting, take a look for all the Predator CRM products. Also, the Predator Arena lights are exclusively sold at the caromsports.com store. I'd like to also thank our sponsors, spinhound.com, for bringing the results in the live data directly from the scoring systems to you. You can track all of the tables and all of the games on the spinhound.com website. Just sign up for a free account and you'll be able to do to check out all of the data. I want to thank our host, Carom Billiards, in beautiful Lauder, Florida. Our hosts, Victor Kuzi and Jairo Lenis, have been really great, and they set up this event with the best equipment in the world. Simonis 300 Rapide Cloth, also our generous sponsor. Aramith Balls, the best balls in the business. I'd like to thank Schuler Cues, Noel Mendoza, making the Schuler Cue. And we also have Predator CRM, Predator Carom Cues, Revo carbon fiber shafts that have taken the world by storm, with the 3CU ultra low deflection carbon shaft and the 3CS standard deflection. All the best players in the world are using this, including Danny Sanchez, Semi Saginaw, Typhoon Tazdemir, current world champion and world team champions, latest World Cup winner, all performed with the Predator Revo Carom shaft. Check it out. Not all carbon shafts are the same. Join the USBA and find out more about official organized play in the US. I'd like to thank everybody for joining me in the stream. It's been an honor for me to do this, and I can't wait to see. We have 3 more rounds, and then we will have our final 32 players, final 24 players, and we will begin our knockout round at 3:30 p.m. today. The finals, be sure to join us for the finals tomorrow. We're going to start with the quarterfinal matches at 10 a.m., 2 semifinals at 12:30 and 2:30, and then the final match at 5:30 to crown our USBA national champion. Okay, once again, this is Ira Lee signing off for the moment, and join us just in a few moments to finish the qualification round of the USBA National Championship. Okay, thank you.